I don't know. I don't know what episode it is, but today, and it came out sometime this week. I had no idea, or maybe it was in the weekend. I don't remember when this show comes out. Well, I had a lot of coffee. I am very, very. I say a lot of coffee, but no more than usual. But when I have coffee, I trip over my words and stuff, and well, so, um, I had some coffee, like a medium caramel frappe at a McDonald's. I don't know why I'm doing this right now. Well, I guess I do. So, so I got hooked on those a while ago. So thank you, Halo Spartan 360, if you're still watching these videos. I haven't seen you in a while, so, I don't know. For everyone else, that's my friend. He used to live here, but he moved away. Anyways, how did he even find my channel? I don't remember, because I just saw him commenting one day, and I'm like... So anyways, there was like a huge revelation that I really want to see unfold, because this episode of Arrow, I'm going to give you guys a spoiler warning. I don't know what episode this is, just if you're not caught up, okay, just in general, I don't know what episode this is. I want to say episode 19, 18 or 19, whichever one has Roy Harper coming back, okay? This was a holy shit episode right now. I'm sorry. Sorry for mind the language, mind the slight amount of shit that I just shit. Anyways, that's what kind of episode this was. So, at the beginning, I didn't, even though the revelation was kind of foreshadowed with them talking about the pit, it's not really foreshadowing. I didn't think of it as such because, they're going after Lazarus Pits or whatever, and I didn't think of this as foreshadowing because I just thought, they're just continuing conversation. They're just explaining where he's been, if you guys forgot or something like that. Also, there was Roy versus Ricardo Diaz, apparently. That was a thing. What episode did that happen? In what episode? Yeah, that's English. What episode was that? Because I don't know if Felicity was lying, because they were lying. There's a huge revelation, apparently. They had this entire episode, which is like the entire first episode is like a misdirect. Not the episode. The entire first 30 minutes of this episode is a huge misdirect. It's like, Roy Harper was knocked out. And I'm talking to my dad, and so Roy Harper said he was knocked out during this part. Because we're watching it together, and so it's like, you missed a lot. Basically, Roy Harper is being framed for murder or something. He was knocked out. He said he was knocked out during this part, and then the part came up, and I'm like, he lied to me. And then he gets knocked to the ground, and he's out for a second. Like a split second, he's out, and I'm like, oh, he wasn't lying. And then he wakes up, and I'm like, he lied to me. But then I'm like, because there was the sound effect. It sounded like when Bane uses Venom in the Injustice series, and that seemed to be just a dramatic sound effect that they decided to use. It seems to have not been the case. And I'm like, holy shit! Does he have Mirakuru? Like Bane has Venom? I thought that would have been so cool. But what we got was even cooler. Only we didn't get to see it happen, which was disappointing. He just tells you what happened. They broke the rule of show, don't tell, and they told instead of showed. This would have been so cool, but then again, that kind of relies on you getting the actress for Nissa Al Ghul and the actress for Thea, Willa Holland and Katrina Law, I believe. So that would have required a lot more work than it probably was worth, I guess. I don't know. Because when they were series regulars, that was easy to do, I'm sure. It's literally just say you're going to be in this scene, and then they're in the scene. That's how it works. But when you have to dictate guest appearances, it's like well, they already had Thea and Nissa this season, and in comparison, the stuff they did seems like a waste. However, training with Mia Smoke was really cool, and I guess Thea had to be in the 150th episode. She had to be there. Barry Allen didn't need to be there, but he was, and so that was cool. Psh, no, you think you know somebody. Thumbs up this video if you... No, don't, actually. If you get the comment, or if you get the reference, please comment. See, I'm tripping over my words. When I have coffee. I had coffee, by the way, like 6 hours ago. But, you know, it's still in my system doing that, I think. Because coffee does this to me, okay? I have it, and then for the next day and a half, I'm jittery, and I just... Bleh. Takes me a minute to get out of my system, but... Anyways. Like, when the revelation comes up, like, I've been dodging this revelation, like, the whole time, and I do not know why, because I really want to talk about it. But when the revelation comes up, because he killed a guy, 2 guys, actually, it savagely beat them. Like, by the time Dig goes to check on them, they're already dead, and this happened only seconds in advance. And then Roy got shot in the face, like, or I thought he did. Which is why I was going towards the Mirakuru thing, because it looked like he'd been shot in the face, like, 3 different times, and then it sounded like that, too. But apparently they missed. I have no idea. Because he had blood that was just, like, spurts, and it looked like gunshots, wounds healing up in his face. And so I was like, Mirakuru, right? But no, I guess it's from beating the dude's brains out with a pipe that that happened. But it just looked way too, like, way too lined up to be just random spurts of blood from some other dude's face. I don't know. So I was immediately like, because they're in a straight line. When you do that, it's not typically in a straight line. It's like all spread out. I'm doing a demonstration on my door, which doesn't make any sense because you guys can't see it. Whoopsies. But you guys know what I mean. It's like, it wouldn't be lined up. It would be all over, right? I don't know. So I was like, he got shot in the face 3 times because the guy was holding his gun and then he shot and he missed, apparently. Shot and he missed. So the credit to Game Grumps for that, by the way. I don't want it to seem like I'm stealing anything. I am, but really that was a reference. A homage, if you will. An homage. I don't know. I've only ever seen it written down. Which you guys probably find very hard to believe, but I don't know. Basically, they thought he had Mirakuru in his system, as did I, because I thought he got shot in the face. That was my excuse. Anyways, they were like, but then, like, Oliver's like, that wasn't Mirakuru, was it? And he said, no, it wasn't. And so then Oliver just says, how did you die? And I was expecting Roy Harper just to fade. Like, just fade out of existence, and then Felicity to be like, who are you talking to? And Oliver just said, like, Roy. And then Felicity would say something like, still not accepting his death or whatever. And, you know, something like that, and I was like, that's what I was expecting. Like, in my head, the whole scene had just freeze-framed, and I was just like, they trying to pull a Fight Club on me? Taylor Durkin, I believe the dude's name is, and just doesn't exist ever? Or maybe he died? I can't remember. I haven't watched the movie. I probably should. I hear it's good, but money don't grow on trees, and I stick in my superhero world, because my superhero world I know for a fact is good. Like, the only movie I haven't seen in the MCU is Dark World. Not because I hear it's a bad movie. I mean, I hear plenty of things like that, but because, again, money doesn't grow on trees, and I stick to one world, and I'm still kind of working on seeing that movie. So that's the one movie I haven't seen, because I can't find it anywhere. I can find it on my phone, but it's like, I kind of want to find it on the cheap. Because, I mean, they just had a sale on a bunch of MCU movies, I think, at Walmart, or at least that's what I think happened. Yeah, I knew they had some sales on my phone, but I didn't see the sales for Dark World specifically, so I was like, whatever. Anyways, point of the story is like, I was about to be like, has he just been talking to no one this episode? Has he gone crazy? Was Renee absolutely right when he said Oliver was the one who did it? That would have been interesting. Because Renee, like, yeah, he does that thing where he always tells on Oliver, he's like, oh, he did it, even when that's just not true. Like, because Renee's a dick. A dick for the right reasons, typically, but sometimes he's just a dick for the sake of being a dick. He's Knuckles the Echidna. He's just an idiot. Just an idiot. Well, guess what? Yeah, I'm good at fighting. But Sonic stole my Master Emerald. What? Where did it go? Sonic, what did you do? What do you mean the prophecy literally says Eggman takes my emerald? What prophecy? Anyways, that's basically the story. So, yeah. So I thought just Renee was just being a dick, because his fingerprints were on the weapon. It's like, yeah. Oliver did it. But no, apparently that was part of the plan this time around. But like for a second I thought that Oliver just went crazy and just killed a guy. And then blamed Roy, and then sort of, you know, just Imiko after a while. It's like, everyone did it except for me, I swear. I'm innocent. Don't tase me, bro. Man, I'm just packing this video full of references. I'm sorry, guys. I have reached peak memehood. If you lived in 2010. So sorry, guys. My bad. What's next? I pull a Gangnam Style? Shit, I already referenced it. Anyways, yeah. But just, when I thought that Roy was just about to fade, I was just like, I just couldn't fathom what was about to happen. And then Roy's just, he goes up to the thing, he walks off for a second, which is definitely when I thought he was about to fade, because he just walked off for a second, and it's just like, and I thought he was just about to be nothing. Like, right there as he was walking, he's just like, bye, Oliver. Time you accept things. And I was just like, and yeah, that'd be a way more interesting plot for an episode, because this episode was kind of boring, and if it had that kind of twist, that'd have been cool. But also, I would have hated you for it, because he would have died off screen, and that would have definitely set up the end of that character, dying off screen and then just fading out like that. That would have set up the character's dead, like perma-dead. Oh, I got a new watch. It still scares me sometimes, because it just beeped and I didn't know what to expect. It is now 3 o'clock on Wednesday. I'm just gonna go look at my phone real quick. What day is it? It is Wednesday, May 1. Oh, is that what 5-1 is? There's an abnormal space there. May 1st. It is May 1st already? Ooh, in 3 days it is Decky's birthday. They were born on May 4th, which is why one of them's name is Anakin. I wanted to name Snowflake Hello There, but Chance thought that was a terrible name. The other one could have been named General Kenobi. You don't know me. However, General Kenobi, I guess, makes way more sense than Hello There. But, you know, then we'd have a matching set. It's like, nope, we shall live with General Kenobi and Hello There. I don't remember which one I agreed to have changed to General Kenobi, but whatever. Without further ado, though, let's get back to the video. What the hell was I talking about? Yeah, so if they were to pull something off like that, that would have marked the end of the character's appearances in the Arrowverse, because you don't just have him fade out of existence and then say that he's been dead for a few months and have the death off screen. That would have been a really disappointing way for the character to go. However, the character died off screen, but he came back, and that was really the main arc, and they're setting up a lot of stuff for maybe next season. I don't know if it's going to be for next season, because next season's going to have a lot of... Think of this season as a not as eventful Infinity War, and the finale of next season as Endgame kind of thing. And maybe, by the way, spoilers, just real quick. Endgame spoilers. You guys, I know you guys are not going to be happy with me if I do that. But spoilers real quick, okay? Just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're still here. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. So basically, I think what they should do is, instead of doing what Endgame did with the Iron Man funeral at the end, and see, that's why I said spoilers, because why would you have a funeral? Why would you have a funeral if what's the one reason you would do such a thing? Anyways, but by the way, McDonald's is selling these toys. Hulk looks kind of weird, but he's like the weirdest looking one. For some reason, he's got a small scratch on the side of it, and you guys can't even see it on the camera, but it's very visible on here. No idea what happened. McDonald's probably just had it like that. But yeah, I want that movie to come out on home release already, because I want to watch it again. But again, mine don't grow on trees, and I've already watched it once in the theater. But yeah, so I think instead what they should do is have a funeral episode, like the final episode of the season, episode 10. So the crossovers happen on episode 9. I think that's when Oliver's going to die. I think instead of doing what they did at Endgame, where it's like right at the end and it's like the last few minutes, I think what they should do is have an entire funeral episode. So that way they can do like a clip show, have some scenes that are shot as if they're from other seasons, have some scenes with characters. And what would be really cool is if the Monitor, like at the last minute, decides to change his mind, but says things are already in motion. And so, even though he has to kill Oliver, maybe he'll bring back other characters, like Earth 1 Laurel Lance, Earth 1 Tommy Merlin, and a few other characters if they want, because that'd be really cool. A good way to tie up everything. And so now Oliver will have saved so many people that are still alive, and continue to do so, but also save the dead. That would be kind of cool, is having all of his sacrifices bring back his friends. That'd be kind of cool, and especially the final sacrifice. That'd be really cool. So, back to the conversation at hand. The Green Arrow, or Arrow, Roy Harper would, he still died off screen, and I really want to see that episode, or I want to see an episode next season, hopefully, where they actually show all of that happening. And Stephen Amell, he said, I think I've seen the quote somewhere where he said he's trying to get everyone he can back for next season. Hopefully that includes Tommy Merlin. As far as I'm aware, unless he just straight up doesn't want to return to the show, he has no reason to say no to being on the show next season, because the show he was on got canceled. No, it's still running, but he got booted off somehow. I don't remember what happened. I didn't watch that show because it's just not my thing, but I'm sure it was a good one and some people watched it. I think it was called Chicago Med. Again, I don't watch it. Not my thing. I stay in my superhero bubble. I've been meaning to branch out a little bit more, but superheroes are kind of my thing, so I stay in that bubble. I seriously have not branched out at all, really, that I know of. So, which is better than what it used to be. I used to just have a video game bubble and nothing else. I played Superman 64, and I was like, I'm not playing. I don't care about DC Comics or anything. I can't remember what actually got me into it because Superman 64 didn't do it for me. I was like, this is fun. And then I played Super Smash Bros. On the N64. It's my second ever game. My first ever game was Superman 64. My second ever was Smash 64. And I was like, this game, with Superman 64, I was like, this is fine. And with Smash 64, I thought this was the best thing in the universe, that it could not get better. Then I played Brawl, and I was like, this is way better. And then I played Melee, and I'm like, holy crap, this is way better. And yeah, I played them in that order. Because I could not find Melee. We could not find a good copy of Melee, just ever. We had a GameCube, we had everything for it, but not Melee. Like, we could not find a good copy of that game. And then we had one, and we have no idea what happened to it. So, you know. Then again, I haven't seen the GameCube in a while either, so there's that. But Smash 4, I thought was like really, really good at the time, and now but like, one, I got bored with it after a while because there was nothing to do outside of the multiplayer. And then when we played Smash Ultimate, I'm like, you know, aside from a few things, I don't think I'm ever gonna go back to Smash 4. Because it's like once you have Ultimate, it's like, what's the point? There are a few things that'll keep me coming back, but let me tell you, Smash Tour, not one of them. I wonder why. Is it because it's Mario Party without the minigames? Is that why? Is that maybe part of the reason? Maybe. Back to Arrow, though. Yeah, I really want to see how Roy Harper died. He told us, sort of, he was kind of, like, not being super descriptive about it. He was like, I got shot by an arrow. Kind of ironic. Like, where did you get shot? How did it happen? How fast was it? What exactly? Like, I can visualize enough. I imagine he got shot in the heart, killing him almost instantly, I would think. Because the Thanatos Guild, they don't sound like the kind of people that mess around. And I imagine they did like an Avengers style pose where they have the three characters in the center covering each other. But then maybe the Thanatos Guild got them, because Roy said that they were surrounded. So they just lined up in another circle, but it was like a bunch of them just firing at them. And they were firing back, and dodging and weaving and whatever, but Roy still gets hit. I imagine that's what's going to happen. That's what they're going to say. Or that's what they're going to show if they have that on there. So I predicted it if it happens. Because I can visualize a little bit of it, but I would like to see it, like, not just visualize it. So, you know. Anyways, that's been this video. The reason I wanted to make this video is because that twist was awesome. He died, he's back. The Lotus virus, or the Lotus elixir wasn't working on this blood list because of the Mirakuru or something. I don't know. My original thought was, hey, this is the Mirakuru. And then they mentioned it a few times, and I'm like, oh, okay. But then they're like bloodlust, and it's like, oh, okay. So he doesn't have Mirakuru on standby. That would have been badass. I mean, this is still cool, but it's more of a character-driven twist rather than, like, a badass twist. Like, I just killed those guys because I needed to kill the other guys, and so Mirakuru helped me with that. But rather, it's like, I can't stop, and I need it, or I can't stop, but I need to, or something like that. So, yeah. I'm getting a little tired. I have to record this video or all these videos for Lego Marvel's Avengers Lost in the Aether, because I'm recording more footage for that now. And it needs to be recorded, but I'm getting tired, so I need to go to bed. GG. This watch is cool, though. Yeah, it lights up, too, but I guess you have to get it like this. Yeah, like that. I love it. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, yeah, my dad was being sarcastic with me, like, yeah, you don't know how to tell time. You're really bad at it. You need a watch with you. I'm like, I have a phone. And he's like, shut up, take the damn watch. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. But it's cool. It is suffocating my wrist just a little bit, though. So, are my fingers going? No. I should probably loosen it a little bit. Lucy. Alright, guys. Let me know what levels you guys want me to do. And, for this game. DLC-wise, because I'm going to stay away from DLC for a while. To give you guys time to guess, for this game, if you guys want to. And if not, I'll let you guys know if I've already done the level and you're waiting for the footage, or if I just recorded it because of your submission, or whatever. I'm taking requests. No one watches these videos. I'm just pretending I have an audience. But, you know, whatever. You know, my cat videos have 2.1k views, but for some reason, and I know the internet runs on cat videos, but, I guess here's a Decky. He's cuddling, he's cuddling nothing, I guess he's sleeping, but, so yeah, he yawned. So, yeah, but, I wish I could carry some of that momentum over. Like, none of it carried over, amazingly. My video was somewhat controversial, though, of my mishandling of a cat, which I will admit that was some mishandling, but she was never in any danger, so I feel like I'm off the hook there. And, I mean, she's fine. Well, hopefully. We actually haven't seen her in a while. It's unrelated, because, I mean, if she didn't like us, she wouldn't have stayed for like a year and a half. So, pretty sure it's unrelated. Besides, she loved Chance. I don't know why she left. These guys are still staying here though, so can't be that big a deal. See you guys later.